name was Jacqueline Call McKean. I was 7 years old and lived in Guatemala before I died from water contamination. When migrating to New Mexico along with 161 other immigrants, I fell ill. I couldn't consume food or water for several days. I speak for her to spread her story.
My name was Hallie Used. I was 9 years old when I was infected by a brain-eating amoeba found in fresh water while water skiing. I, along with people from Arkansas, Louisiana, and Florida, died from water contamination. I speak for her to spread her story.
My name was Janie Ensminger. I was 9 years old when I died from acute lymphocytic leukemia caused by contaminated tap water. I, along with thousands of victims from Camp Lejeune, died from this water contamination scandal. I speak for her to spread her story.
My name was Saban Fusame. I was a teacher in Burkina Faso and provided drinking water to villages in West Africa. I died from a weakened immune system due to water contamination. I speak for her to spread her story.
Hi, my name is Anushka Agarwal,
And I'm Madison Burke.
and we are the creators of PURi. PURi is a water purification device that purifies water based on contaminant level using flocculants, coagulants, and disinfectants, and then geocodes location of the water sources. The device itself utilizes technologies, for example, filtration, germicidal removal using the UV light, chemicals, Arduino, and more. The device is also paired with an app which offers users a forum to report clean water sources that may be found and has instructions on how to use the purification device.
2.1 billion people around the world don't have access to safe and sanitary water in their everyday lives, especially in developing countries such as Somalia, Egypt, Syria, Pakistan, and even here in Texas. They need an easy, reliable device that can purify water instead of leaving it to be dangerously unclean. Water contamination also has negative health effects as it causes sicknesses such as diarrhea and cancer, including leukemia. Water contamination also has adverse social and cultural effects as women and children primarily search and collect water, causing them to miss out on crucial life opportunities, including schooling and education. PURi can reduce this number using these technologies by connecting people to create a worldwide water forum in which people can communicate about water sources and purify them based on the contamination level.
PURi starts off with measuring the contaminant level. It does this by measuring the TDS, EC, and pH of the water. The TDS is the total dissolved minerals in the water, the EC is electrical conductivity, and the pH is the acidity and alkalinity in the water. After the contaminant level is measured, the according value of chemicals is added to the water. There is an equivalent amount of ferric sulfate or flocculant and calcium hypochlorite or coagulant added to the water. The flocculant clumps the solids in the water while the coagulant separates the sediment from the liquid. The user manually inputs the chemicals or PURi powder into the purifier and presses the start button to begin the purification process. On the Arduino, there are 3 lights, red, yellow, and green. The red lights up for 5 minutes, the yellow for 40 minutes, and the green for 15 minutes. Our Arduino is attached to the servo motor, which spins the attachment designed to mix the chemicals in the water. The servo motor spins this attachment for the duration of the red light timer. Once the 5 minutes is up, the red light switches to yellow when the chemicals are allowed to settle for the 40 minutes of time. After this time is done, the yellow light switches to green, allowing for UV light disinfection. The UV light germicidal lamp has a wavelength of around 254 nanometers, used to remove bacteria in the water. The next part of the process is filtration. The filtration removes all of the remaining sediment in the water to ensure clean water. The purifier is also paired with an app. The app was coded on Java with the Maps connection. On the home screen, there will be markers of the water sources along with their quality description on a map. The map will pan to the user's location and will offer a form to report water sources. The user inputs the values of the contamination levels in the app along with their location, and the marker will be created on the map with its description. There will also be instructions on how to use the purifier. PURi uses these features to create a cohesive project that can be used to give access to water worldwide. PURi is a water purification device that purifies water based on contaminant level using flocculants, coagulants, and disinfectants, and then geocodes location of the water sources. PURi purifies the world one glass at a time. Thank you.